Welcome to the Community Show, where voices are heard, stories are shared, and we come together.
Good
as
morning,
one
Gems
united
Metropole.
community.
Assalamu alaikum. Welcome back to the Community Show. Very, very happy to be back here again. I'm with my co-host as usual, Zoe Jocelyn. How are you?
Hello, welcome everyone. I'm very well. A little bit chilly. I'm so cold
it
at the
is quite
moment,
cold, isn't it?
but otherwise good. Getting back into work.
And we're also joined by another student here. Ayla, how are you today?
Good, thank you. How are you?
Very good. We're all very happy to be back here.
How are you finding the weather, Isla?
Freezing.
It is really cold,
It is
isn't
quite
it?
cold, isn't it? I
Yeah.
think it's even worse than last year, isn't it?
I actually think in my 5 years in Dubai, this might be the coldest winter season we've had.
At evening time, it's like really, really cold.
Mm.
You need to wear a jumper or a jacket at least
Yeah.
when you're going outside.
I've been on the blue line every morning doing the uniform checks with the students, and everyone's in big coats, so we all stood there shivering.
I think that's one of the differences I noticed. Everyone's coming with jumpers this year when they're standing outside. Whereas last year you could sort of go around with something less. And it used to be fine.
The secondary students, some of them are wearing their blazers now because they're chilly, so that's a good
I guess that's
sign.
one way to get into places.
Yeah.
So today we're talking about reflection because we've got the gemstone, which
Yep.
is
It's Happy New Year, new gemstone, new term, so lots of reflecting to do.
2026. Loads of reflection to do. So our new gemstone is Moonstone,
Yeah,
and it's about leading with reflection. isn't it?
reflection, yep. So it's all about learning from your mistakes, looking back, evaluating and analysing, and how we sort of develop and make different choices based on our own experiences.
So I guess at the end of every single holiday, I do a bit of reflecting over my holidays,
Oh, yeah.
how I spent it.
And how did
Because-
you?
So we had a very long break. We had 1 month of holiday. Did you enjoy it?
Yeah.
Was it fun?
Was it hard coming back in and getting up early?
Yeah.
I told the it's almost like a whole summer break, isn't it?
I know.
It feels so
But I
long.
think that's why this week I feel so asleep the whole time. Have you been getting up early or struggling?
Struggling.
Absolutely
Yeah.
struggling, isn't it? So over the holidays, I mean, Ida, what did you get up to?
Well, I went to Al Ain and watched the Al Ain football.
Oh,
Okay.
that's cool. So were you in Dubai for the whole time? No travelling?
No.
Oh, but Al Ain's nice, isn't it? I bet it was
Yeah.
cold there.
Terribly cold.
Yeah, really
Must be
cold.
freezing up there, isn't it?
Yeah.
And yourself?
I actually flew to the UK, so again, very, very cold. I didn't go until sort of the end of December, so I saw the New Year in with my grandparents,
Okay, that's nice.
which was very, very nice. They're 84,
Whoa.
so we did a lot of reflecting and sat talking about the year and what's to come.
That's one of the nice things about the UK is when it's quite cold, you can snuggle up at
Oh,
home.
it was freezing, but sitting in front of a fire with
Yeah,
a hot
that's-
chocolate and a blanket.
That's the thing, isn't it?
And what was amazing, obviously I haven't really seen much rain or cold weather, but it snowed when I was home.
How is it?
Yep, so we had some snow, but I did panic a little and think, oh my goodness, is this going to scupper my plans to get back because I was flying the next day?
It did snow
But-
quite. I think back in Leicester, where I'm from, it snowed as well, which is unusual because in the last 5-10 years we've not had much snow.
Mm.
So I think across the world it's been a bit colder this
Yeah.
year, isn't it?
Did you travel back to the UK?
No, I was here the whole time. So we were here for the whole 4 weeks. Ate a lot of food,
Yep.
a bit of weight.
Well,
So
that would be the goals we need to start setting for the new year. I'm sure
Peter's laughing.
everyone will have the same New Year's
Peter, I
goal.
think we're in the same boat, eh? So, yeah, we were here for the whole 4 weeks. So we travelled around, went to a few places here and there, explored a few of the Emirates, went to Sharjah, Ajman, and then we were mostly here in Dubai. So,
Oh,
yeah,
lovely.
just really relaxed and chilled out for the past 4 weeks.
It's always quite nice being in Dubai, and I'm sure you notice it as well, Isla. The traffic, you didn't have to sit in the car for ages, I'm sure. It's always
No.
good. Yeah, exactly. You can get there much quicker because everyone flies
and Dubai at
out.
this time of the year is really nice. Isn't
Oh,
it?
it is.
It's really,
It's
really nice.
beautiful.
At the evening you can go out. It's quite cool. You can go to places.
Well-
You're not sweating.
And in line with our gemstone, setting new goals, one of my new goals is to do a bit more movement because, as you say, the weight gain over the break was not ideal. But you can actually walk out, and it's freezing to start with, but then quite a comfortable
Yeah.
temperature compared to the summer months.
I mean, so coming back to our gemstone, which is about reflection, I'll start with you, Ayla. We're coming into 2026. New Year's resolutions. A lot of people make some sort of plans of what they're going to try to change in their life. Is there anything that you've got or any ideas that you have about reflection in terms of where you want to improve?
I would probably like to improve, like getting better at running and swimming.
Okay.
Okay. Is there sort of a end goal for that, or how you're going to achieve that? Is there a team or anything like that?
Well, I'm in the Mustangs
Yeah.
for swimming, and then I'm doing the tryouts for athletics right now.
Oh wow, that is quite a new year. Hit the ground running,
Yeah.
isn't it?
So I'm hoping if I trained enough that I would be able to achieve the goal of being in the athletics as well.
Well,
So
that's
that's
a
a very
great
good
goal.
goal.
And what's quite nice about that goal, Isla, is, you know, you've set yourself a goal and it's happening right now. Some of us, myself
Yeah.
included, don't eat too much chocolate as of January the 1st. That's what I've said. And I've ate quite a bit already. So I'm already struggling with my goal. But you've started straight away hard working. So on reflection, look back now. So you've said what you want to achieve in 2026. What do you think the last term, which was your first term in year 6 and the last term of 2025, is there one thing that you were particularly proud of or that you set out to do and achieved?
Well, I was proud of like how many published books we wrote in our publishing books.
Oh, in your class?
In class.
Yeah.
And then how many like we wrote in like hot writes.
Okay.
Can you explain that a bit for me?
Yeah, is it something you quite like to do, writing stories?
I'm okay with it.
Something that maybe you try to improve upon, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's
So
excellent,
you're
isn't it?
writing stories as a class, or you're writing individual stories,
As a class.
and you're publishing them for each other to read.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
that's a
really-
lovely
that's
way.
amazing,
And
isn't it?
do you know what? Again, comes back to our reflection, because you can always do a bit of peer evaluating. It's reading someone else's story and maybe saying in a very effective but constructive way, "Oh, I think you could do this
Yeah.
to make it even better."
Yeah.
And that's what we're constantly doing when we are reflecting.
That's really amazing, isn't it? Yeah.
It's a lovely, lovely initiative within your classroom. So that leads us on to my next question, which is, how do you think reflecting on challenges or something that you've done helps you grow as a learner? Let me rephrase that for you. So why is it important to think about what went well and what didn't go so well? What do you learn from that?
Well, you learn like
So, like your mistakes?
you learn your mistakes and how you can like become a better person next year.
Absolutely. That was brilliant.
So you're thinking about the previous half term and obviously also the previous year. You said that you were in the Mustangs. Did you get in last year or was it previously? And what is it that you're looking at to improve over the past year that you were doing that you think is going to help you moving forward? You mentioned that you wanted to get in. You've got certain goals for this year. Is there something that you can think of that, I think if I improve on that, I'll actually be able to really improve this year then?
What was the part you were telling me about it? Swimming. What aspect of swimming have you been working hard on as your goal?
Well, I've been working harder on like being faster at swimming.
There you go.
Absolutely, because you can have a goal of, I want to get into the swimming team, but what Isla's done is she's gone further than that and made her goal more specific, because she's looked into the element. It's not necessarily the different strokes you want to improve, it's the speed and accuracy, which will then help you win maybe some of the swimming galas and help you with your house points.
Well, actually, I also want to get better at a stroke.
Oh, which stroke?
Butterfly.
Oh gosh, I have never ever been able to do the butterfly, so what a goal that is. Are you quite good at it at the moment, or is it really tricky? I think most people would agree with that. It's the breathing and the coming
Yeah,
over with the shoulders at the same time.
I think one of the students asked me yesterday, because I think they had their swimming lesson yesterday. Or can you swim? And I told them I can swim, but I can't breathe. So if I was in the water, I'd flash around for quite a bit of time, and then it wouldn't be very well.
My swimming looks more like a pool party. It's not a stroke.
So you're doing better than both of us already. Don't worry.
Yeah, I think you're so lucky though. If swimming is something that you're really looking to improve and do, you live in the best place for it in terms of being able to get out and
There's
go
so
to the
many
pool.
places
Yeah.
for you to do that.
Yeah, we we both grew up in the UK, and that's not a fun time for
Not
swimming.
a good place to swim.
No, and also very lucky at GEMS Metropole to have the swimming pool
Yeah.
facilities.
Yeah.
So that's
And
very
amazing
good.
instructors as well.
I was also thinking, quite often, and I know I'm guilty of it, I don't know if you are as a teacher as well, when sometimes maybe you have to give out some sanctions or some B1s, my typical go-to statement might be to a child, can you reflect upon your behaviour?
Yeah.
So lots of students will hear about that. And it is important because sometimes, like Isla was saying, you have to make your mistakes to sort of actually be able to sit back and be like, oh, I maybe shouldn't have done that. I mean, in every aspect of life, I know I've got a younger sibling, and I remember we used to always getting into trouble and reflect on your behaviour because maybe she would annoy me and I'd maybe do something that I shouldn't. And now as an adult especially, you can reflect and think,
No, it's
my
true.
goodness.
I mean, the best way to learn really is by making mistakes, isn't it?
Yeah,
And with students, of course, you're going to make those mistakes. So
yeah, both
uh,
academically
yeah.
and socially.
Yeah, so I think learning from those, and that's why I think reflection as our gemstone is really, really important one. Out of all the ones we've done so far, I think this is probably one that really stands out. And it's perfect that it ties into, at this time of the year, January,
Yeah,
and you're talking about reflection at the same time. But it really, really is something where, as a person, if you have that skill, it's going to help you a lot because you're constantly improving, isn't it? You're constantly looking back at what you did bad or what didn't go so well, and what you can do even better, basically.
And do you know what you just said then made me think? Quite often we always use that language of, oh, what went bad, and I'm guilty of it as well. But we need to try and change that mindset of like, it didn't go bad, we could just improve upon it.
Yeah.
And we're all guilty of it. And you know, sometimes we can get such in a way that maybe we don't achieve our goals because we see it as such a negative. So
Yeah.
I think it's really important with all of us. I'm sure everyone in the school community has got some sort of challenge for the new year that they've reflected on, that we support one another and maybe really try not to just think about that, oh, I sat and ate loads of chocolate last night, I'm terrible, but see what you can do to improve and using that language.
Like one of the tools that I use a lot for reflection, I mean, coming back to that again, is I use a journal.
Oh, you
So
journal, do
every
you?
single evening, I write down some of the habits that I've done over the day. And then, like, for example, like I mentioned, over the holidays, and this might be an idea for you as well, when you're improving over certain projects or certain things that you're doing in your life, coming back every now and then and just looking back and thinking, okay, what can I do better? So, for example, over the holidays, rather than kicking yourself about what you didn't do and what you did do or whatever, I have a record of, okay, I did this that I wanted to do, and maybe I didn't achieve exactly what I wanted to, but I did this much.
And
that helps a lot.
I
think.
bet it does. No, I've never really thought of that as being. I'm not a journaler, but I can see how that sort of reflection would really help, because if you are going through a couple of weeks of, oh, I've not been to the gym, oh, I've not done my reading at home, I've forgotten my homework, and maybe you are getting yourself in quite a sort of negative mindset, flick back through.
Yeah.
I didn't do that, but I got into the
I
athletic
did do
squad.
this, I did do this,
Oh
I did
yeah,
do-
exactly.
yeah.
What were the smaller wins that you had? Do you have a New Year's resolution? Do you have a goal that you've set yourself?
I don't have a New Year's resolution, but I do want to hit the gym a bit more. So that is one. You did mention about chocolate, but my parents have just come from the UK and they bought a whole suitcase worth of chocolate. So
Oh no, that's
loads of
tricky.
biscuits, and that is my weak point. So I don't think that's going to work anytime
I
soon.
know, I had the exact same thing because that's my goal, eating better, going to the gym. However, I went back to the UK and I brought all the snacks that I can't get here, so I'm locking them in a
Ireland
cupboard.
probably has a lot better diet than us, I think. Yeah.
Healthy
I've found-
eating, or are you guilty of a bit of chocolate and sweets?
Most of the time healthy.
Yeah, but the weekends you haven't all indulged, do you?
Yeah.
Yeah, which I think is fair. And again, you get to look at yourself. Peter's really laughing in the background here, thinking this is me. I'm terrible for it too. But again, like we just said, remember you can be good throughout the week and reward yourselves with these little treats.
Yeah.
I was also just thinking, can either of you, or do you want to share an example of a time when reflecting on a mistake helped you do better?
For me or for you?
Yeah, let's start with you. See if you.
I'll give the example, like I mentioned, over the holidays. Like, I did set myself a goal of working on certain projects over the holidays, and I can probably say that I did about 60 to 70% of what I planned to do, which is quite good,
Mm-hmm.
but also not amazing. So,
Isla's shaking her head like, nope.
so that is something that I, at the end of the holidays, look back at it, praise myself for what I did do,
Yeah.
because that is a lot better than probably previous holidays when I wasted a lot more time. But that is something that I personally would improve on. So when the next holiday comes, I'll just look back at that reflection and see how I can do better.
Yeah, and I
And
think.
what about yourself?
Well, I was just thinking while you were talking then about it and my own experiences. Sometimes I am guilty of not reflecting quick enough. So
Procrastinating.
yeah, procrastinating or just putting it to the back of my mind. So for example, when I went home, I had to sort out some of my stuff that I've left at my dad's, and in one of these boxes I came across all of my school reports from when I was at school. And I noticed a running theme within my school reports from primary up to about year 9. And the common theme was easily distracted, needs to focus, very chatty, and needs to be on time with her homework. Now, I obviously, across those years, had not
Your
reflected
students
at
are going to use
all.
that against you, I think.
No, there is a lesson to be learned. But the difference in comparison to those reports compared to my year 10, my year 11 and
Okay,
my
so they did improve.
A-levels, you see improvements. And I was sort of sat there thinking, well, maybe back then, if I'd been given the tools, the opportunities, the strategies, the journaling, to have reflected quicker, I wouldn't have wasted so much time.
Yeah.
And I think these students that we have here have such opportunities. And, you know, each month we have a different gemstone, and it's just a constant reminder, you know, the gratitude, it's stuff that we do, reflection, analysing, diversity, it's all the things that we do day to day, but we don't always have at the forefront of our mind.
Yep.
And I think, you know, showing the awareness of it and talking about it with everyone just allows people to almost
Focus
on it a bit more. And, you know, it was very different when we were both at school. So I think these children are very lucky.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Peter just pointed to the time, so I think
Oh,
we're coming
sorry,
towards
we've
the end
taken
of our
away.
thing.
Thank you so much,
Thank you,
Isla.
It's been amazing.
Have you got any shout-outs? Is there anyone that you want to thank or something that you've enjoyed about this week, your teachers or anything? No shout-outs?
No.
Oh, well, to be fair, I'm struggling myself, but...
I'm going to give a shout out to the ops team. Because over the course of the holidays, they did an amazing job preparing the school. I did pop in the week before, and the whole school was all over the place, and they were doing so much work.
It looks
So
incredible,
huge,
doesn't it?
Huge shout out to them for that, and whoever set up the F1 simulator at the front.
Oh, it's very cool, isn't it? I've not had to go yet. I need to. We need to go and have a go on that
and
island.
on that bombshell, it's time to end. So we'll see you next week.
Yeah, take care, everyone.
Thanks for listening to the Community Show. Stay connected, and we'll see you next time.